Yeah, the George Floyd joke, it wasn't a tasteful joke to our culture, to our audience, but our audience that's watching the roast, if you're watching the roast, you get why they're doing it.
Do you feel like Tony Hinchcliffe went too far when he made that joke about George Floyd?
It's Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
I don't expect less, I don't expect more. I hate to say this, but I'm going to because we're being honest. People are talking about that joke. Talk about a set. Tony Hinchcliffe arguably had the best set, or one of the best.
Did you see the interview that I did with Terrence Floyd, George Floyd's brother?
No.
So he said,
no shot to you.
No, that's look.
I'm never watching it.
That's fine.
I just want to be clear.
They expected you to kind of be the person that would like stop it right in the moment, or just not allow for certain things to happen.
And he also said he wanted you to come sing it.
This is actually a good thing to give a rebuttal to.
See,
they talked about my dead mom and my dead dad. Said that they were running a train on my mom in heaven, right?
That was crazy.
I don't get affected by the attempt of humor. I get it, right? You expect me, you want me to take a live production and stand up and fight Tony or have a reaction? Like, Tony told a joke. It wasn't a tasteful joke to us. We didn't like it. Okay. Hey man, fuck that joke. We move on. I don't understand why we stand on a hill and it becomes like this big thing of like, oh, remove me from it. I didn't say it. If you are upset that the night went on, that's a different conversation. It's nothing I can do. It's a production. It's a lie. I'm dragging him off.
Wait.
You want me to fight afterwards? You want to turn it?
Wait. Let me get my rebuttal on this bullshit ass rebuttal that Kevin Hart then got his ass on this platform and said, Nova, give me a second. Give me a second. Get back. Give me a second. Nova, get back up. Okay. I don't even know where to start because he said a lot of dumb shit in this thing. But I'm going to just go off the dome of what I can remember. He's talking about, he making this thing like there are a higher power over him, and it is. But they doing it in your name. It's no different that in your household, you are the head of your household. And if something goes wrong or your kids do something, they're going to look at you because you are the head. I say that to say he making it like as if it ain't him, but it's in your name. The Kevin Hart roast. You play a huge part, or are you just a monkey that's just, bouncing around on stage, because somebody told you to, like Cat Williams said. But I say all that to say he using that as this narrative to run with, like, oh, it had nothing to do with me. Second, he hollered about this is comedy in the name of comedy. I'm so tired of people saying that it's not right whether I do it or anybody do it. Using people's situation, their struggles, their things that happen to them in their life, whatever it is, as a plot, a joke line, right? To just joke about and mess with. I don't think that's cool. I just don't think it's cool. It goes back to the Will Smith thing. Like, you can't play with people and then try to control how people respond to you playing with them. Kevin Hart, you sat up there and you giggled and laughed. So when they brought that to you and said, we're going to joke about George Floyd, mind you, Kevin Hart went to this man's service. He was there with the family. He supported them then during that time. But to still have somebody bring that to you and tell you, oh, this right gonna say a little joke or whatever, and you okayed it, yeah, that right there is some bull. And then to feel like you don't have no type of empathy for the family, right? The family who, not only us as a people, lost one of us, right? and the injustice behind it. You got, what am I trying to say? You got his family that's dealing with a loss, right? Dealing with grief. And for you to sit there and not consider how them people feel, but because it's comedy is fine, that right there is some bull, because that's their family. That's sacred to them. That's important to them. The same way your ass refused to, no, it ain't no refuse. You made it clear to everybody who was on that panel, your kids was off limits. And if your fucking kids is off limit, then how do you think other people feel when they feel like my brother dying is off limits? You know, suicide is off limits. You see what I'm saying? But he not looking at it like that, because if we gonna do that, then let's really do it. You know, let's talk about your damn kids too. But you made it a point, oh no, we're not touching my kids. That's how them people feel about their loved ones. Because I know, look, let me tell you, I love my loved ones. I love my baby. And I'm not going to sit by and let somebody call themselves playing with the people I love, you know? And I think for him to talk about, oh, people shouldn't, you know why? Because it ain't you. That's why. And for him to use his parents as a, well, they talked about my mama. They said my mama was doing this in heaven and doing that. Just because you set your ass on live television and let somebody play in your mama and daddy face, that's on you. That's on you. Nobody can never talk shit up, especially if she gone. You got to be crazy. I don't give a fuck how much money you throw up. But that just shows who he is and what he stands for. Cat Williams told no lies. He told no lies. And I'm like listening to this man and I'm going, wow. And comedy, that's comedy. You know, let me tell you, that's the world we live in. And unfortunately, people literally sit there and joke about Jesus. They joke about religion. They joke about everything. Everything is like a topic. I don't care if you disabled. I don't care if you dealing with something, depression and sickness or whatever it is. People say, as long as you put comedy in front of it, it's okay. And it's also going to be okay when somebody busts your ass for playing with them. That's okay too. You know, I don't promote violence, but sometimes, man, you can't let nobody play in your face. And for Kevin Hart, who get on this internet and get on this platform, and now that you done made it, you Kevin Hart now, you done made it, and now you don't care about our opinion. You don't care. You know, I'm not saying you should care about people's opinion, because, hey, an opinion is an opinion. But at the same time, you know, it's us. It's the people that made you. The corporation built you. We the people made you. Like, you know, we go out to see the shows. We support. We whatever. And for you to pretty much take this stance like, hell, y'all, I don't care how y'all feel about it, knowing how black men are dying today, you know, by the hands of police, and just that whole thing with George Floyd, and for you to literally not see how serious that was. And I'm not taking it away from Charlie Kirk family either. You know, he wasn't my favorite person, but at the end of the day, he still was a person, and I would never joke about him losing his life. So him, George Floyd, all that. And to get back to George Floyd point, not only did you sit there and it's like, wait, let me say this. It's like if I'm in a room and somebody else do something and I'm right here just turning a blind eye like I don't see it, but I'm here, I'm still guilty. That's what Kevin Hart don't get. And for him to not only play in that man's face about how he died, like he couldn't breathe, you not only played with that, and then you insinuated in the joke, talking about the man that Kevin sat there and watched, they insinuated that the man is in hell. Like they insinuated the man is in hell. And in the part where the girl saying, did you see the interview? And he like, nope. Why? Let me tell you how he already saw the interview, or he heard something about the interview. You're not going to have that response if you never saw it, or you don't get, you don't have no information, you ain't had no beef, no, ain't had no words or nothing, and somebody just say, hey, did you see it or whatever, you're not going to be like, oh, nope, and I ain't. That's because he already heard that man probably said something about him, so now he in his feelings, so now he like, I don't want to see it, and I ain't going to never see it. Why? And I felt like Charlemagne wasn't really asking him the questions that we wanted him to ask. Who cares about the set? They're telling you how this man insulted certain people, and all y'all worrying about he had a good set. So he still could have had a good set had he was talking about your damn kids. Right? Add your kids. He could have had a great set. He could have did all he did and added your kids. But guess what? That's off limits to you, because you don't what? Play about your family. And that's how people feel about theirs. People don't play about their damn family. Like, what is you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know. The whole interview just really made me just look at Kevin in a whole nother way. Granted, I don't put nobody above anything, right? We human and we do dumb shit. A simple apology or accountability, just saying in a moment, I watched it. I kind of took a second to process all this, and I realized that was dirty. I am sorry. I'm sorry for anybody that it offended. No, he came out saying, I don't care if you don't like it. You don't like it, don't watch it. Don't watch it. It's a testament to show how many people are willing to sell their soul for a goddamn dollar. $1. Oh, how much you paying? Oh, yeah, you can say that. Oh, how much you paying? Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, go ahead. What? Shit is crazy. Yeah, but that's my rant. I had to say something because I was looking at this. I'm like, Kevin, you got to be kidding me. That's because he mad because a lot of people coming for his ass. That's why he mad. That's why he in his feelings, and you want to try to do collateral damage and come your stupid ass to the Breakfast Club and say what you got to say. But that right there was some fuckery. It was. That was crazy. Yeah, but if y'all ain't watch it, go watch that interview. Maybe y'all get a different. And again, I get what a roast is, right? I know the basis of what a roast is, but I've never really followed it like I know everything about a roast. But what I do know, they talk about, let's say if your career, you do a bad movie, stuff like that, like they make jokes of. I did not think that they would make jokes about something that, racism, depression, cancer, Jews, heaven, or like all that type of stuff. I never in a million years thought that that's what they're doing roasts. And even if they did in previous roasts, does it make it right? People like to joke at other people's expenses. They love that. But the second you turn that shit around to them, they ready to fight. And that goes with anybody. It's fine when you're doing it to somebody else. And the second somebody give your ass the same medicine you giving them, then all of a sudden wait, we need to talk about this. No, the hell we don't. So to Kevin Hart, you know what, man, you a whole fucking clown out here. You're a clown. And when they finish with your ass and they no longer need you, they're going to be on to the next goddamn clown. Damn clown. So, all right, y'all, I'm out. Keep God first in everything you do, because a lot of people need God. They need him. They need him. They need Jesus. What am I saying? Lord, I can't even say it. I'm so mad. ASAP. So, all right, y'all. And as always, forever kind. And I'll see y'all in my next video, whatever the hell that is. Getting like my daddy now. Stupid. jackass. I don't know why my daddy did. Stupid. Stupid. He don't be playing with them stupid. Stupid. And then when he said a jackass, he got to be like, jackass. You got to do the jackass. All right, y'all, I'm out.